Hello everyone, welcome to VMware Arena YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're watching video in this channel, please do subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon to receive the notification about the new videos which I'm posting about VMware virtualization and other virtualization technologies. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to change a default snapshot location of VMware virtual machine. So by default, the virtual machine snapshot will be stored inside the virtual machine directory, which is called as a working directory, which will be same as all other virtual machine files such as VMX, VMDK, everything will be saved. So when we create a virtual machine in VMware, so basically there will be an folder which get created in the data store as the same name as the virtual machine. So even when we take a snapshot of the virtual machine, so all the snapshot related disk like delta disk and other snapshot related files will also save under the same location, same folder where virtual machines files are reside. There are some instances where we need to change the snapshot location. Imagine there is a case like your data store is running out of capacity, but you want to take a snapshot and you want to store the snapshot files in a different location. So especially this step will help here. So let's get started. Please do watch till the end to understand how can we change the default location. Okay, so I have a virtual machine here in my example called Windows VM. So it will be stored in data store called MD data store 01. Okay, so I'm just going inside the data store. Let me put ls-l to understand what are the virtual machines. So the VM name is win2k19 and hyphen 01. This is my virtual machine name. There is a folder with the same name, and if I go inside the folder, I can see all the virtual machine related files here. Okay, so let's take a snapshot here and we'll understand where these particular snapshots are getting created. Okay, let's take a snapshot. Okay, I'm just going to delete the default snapshot name here and enter the snapshot name. So once we create the snapshot, so basically snapshot related files, right? The delta disk and everything will be stored inside the virtual machine directory. We are going to validate it. After that, I'm going to modify the working location. Then we will take a snapshot and validate where the new snapshots are stored in the data store. Okay, so I have taken the snapshot. Let me do ls-l now. Yeah, now I can see the snapshot related files are getting created inside the same directory where my virtual machines files and the configuration file, other disks are stored. Okay, so imagine the data store where your virtual machine resides is not having enough capacity. You may suspect that if you take a snapshot, that data store may go down, or you don't have a way or a feasibility to expand the data store. So in that case we can just specify the different data store. Okay, so in my case I have a data store which is having only free space of 17 GB. So I'm going to assign another data store as a snapshot location for my virtual machine. So let me go to the ESXi host. This ESXi host basically have two different data stores. So one data store is called MD data store 01 where the virtual machine stored. So I have another data store called vSAN data store. This data store can be anything like a FC data store or other VMFS data store, need not be vSAN. So in this example I'm using my vSAN data store. Okay, so let me go to CD vSAN data store and we'll create one directory with called mkdir. So I'll create this directory as an snapshot directory to hold the virtual machine snapshots. Okay, so I'll just specify mkdir. I'll just mention my virtual machine name. I think it's better I'll specify the same name like win2k19 underscore hyphen snapshots. Okay, so this is the folder where I'm going to set this as an working directory of virtual machine snapshot. So Okay, so let's put ls-l. So this folder which we have created should be showing up now. Yes, so there is a folder called, we created win2k9 snapshots, right? Okay, so what we can do is just copy the path of the data store where you want to store the data virtual machine snapshot files. Okay, so other thing is, so there is a configuration entry which we have to add it in the virtual machine configuration file to make these changes. So one is working directory, another one is snapshot, the other parameter. Okay, so for that we have to open our virtual machine configuration file and add these entries. So just browse towards the virtual machine location in the data store. So this is a configuration file which is vmx file. Let's open the file with vi editor, win2k9.vmx. Okay, okay, so just press I to enter the information, whatever the parameters which we want to enter. Okay, I prefer to just go to the last line and copy the parameters, the virtual machine parameters, configuration parameters which we have specified in the notepad, and the with the path which we have copied in the previous step. Okay, so I'm just copy pasting the two parameters. Okay, so working directory, just copy and paste it here. So working directory I'm specifying on different location than the default data store where the virtual machine files are stored. Okay, just save this vmx file. So once we made these changes, just ensure your virtual machine is powered on, otherwise we will not be able to edit the vmx file. Okay, so now we have made the configuration, just cat the file and validate the entries are there. Okay, now we have to we made a changes to the vmx, right? There are two way we can just reload the virtual machine configuration file. One is to remove from the inventory, remove the virtual machine from vcenter inventory and re-add it, or we can do it from a command line using vim cmd vmsvc. So you can put a slash get all, so to get the all the virtual machine which is registered on that particular ESXi host, get the id of that particular virtual machine. So in my case the id is 156. Okay, so I'll specify slash reload 156, just hit enter. So your virtual machine configuration has been reload. This method is very simple, rather than removing the virtual machine from inventory and re-register it. Okay, so we made the changes. If you click on the virtual machine, now we can see the two different data stores, because we have specified the working directory. Even though virtual machine is stored in the one data store, but it shows the two data store in the virtual machine data store view. Okay, so let's go to the temporary work, the new working directory which we have specified via the configuration. Just ensure that no files are created now, so there are no files inside the directory. Let's go back to the vcenter and we'll take the snapshot. Okay, then we'll validate whether the virtual machine files are created or not. Let's take a snapshot. Just specify some name, whatever you want. So I'll just specify snapshot, like data store location change. Okay, something like that. Click on OK. So my virtual machine, create virtual machine snapshot task is completed. As I said, now we can see the two data stores in the virtual machine, even though your virtual machine is stored in one data store. Okay, so let's ls-l now. Yes, now I can see whatever the snapshot related files which you have taken, which is a delta disk and a snapshot.vmsn file, which got created inside the new working directory, which is a different location than the virtual machine where the virtual machine is stored. So there are some use cases, especially like if it is a large virtual machine, you don't have enough space in your data store, you want to keep it for longer duration. So this will be very handy. We can specify on different location, different data store location as a snapshot. Okay, so I have my snapshot created on the different location. So let's go back to the virtual machine directory. So virtual machine is stored in the different data store. My snapshot is stored in the different data store under the different directory, which we have specified in the VMX configuration file as an working snapshot working directory. Okay, so I hope this video helps you to understand the detailed procedure how to change the default virtual machine snapshot location and save the virtual machine, redirect the virtual machine snapshot files to one different data store, like without actually filling up the existing data store. Okay, so I hope this video is informative for you. Please also put it in the comments what are all the other videos which you are expecting from me in this channel. Please do comment in this section. You can also like the video. Please do subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon to receive the notification. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye bye.